What if you do not have a strong CEO? Could the director of development take over the setting the vision? Next question. No, no. Now, if you have a founder, that's an entirely different thing. You just got to let the founder be the founder. But if you're beyond the founder stage, then these issues that you're talking about are identified in organizational development. And there is always a committee of the board, the business expert and the nonprofit expert that should be holding the CEO to account. There are some very fine people who got into the nonprofit sector for all the right reasons. They cared about others. And they're really great at delivering the mission of the organization, the program. They're very pastoral. It doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form they're qualified to be the CEO of an organization. It is better that they be the program director, the VP of program, even as a founder, rather than allow an organization to hobble along because they do not have the requisite skills to be the CEO.
I would just say we see this all across the country all the time. Most of you have heard of founder syndrome. And typically the founder got into that serving the cause or the population or the ministry because of their desire to deliver programs, whether it's feeding the hungry or ministering to the poor or whatever the mission is. They got into it to serve that population. And they typically are able to grow the organization to a certain size. And then when the organization needs to grow into the next level, when they need to scale, some founders do not have, as Jimmy said, the requisite skills to do that. And it is incumbent upon the founder to then do an executive search to hire a CEO to manage the business. At the end of the day, friends, you are a nonprofit corporation. Emphasis on the word corporation. That means you are a business that has a different type of tax filing, but it must be run like a business. And if it's not, then it's never going to scale, and most likely it's going to be eventually door shut, over and done.